Hi. This instructional video is a continuation of graphing linear equations using the x and y intercepts. And these are some spicy ones here. Now, if we were using the table of values to graph these, you would know how to do this. But the challenge is, how do you find the x and the y intercepts on these? So I'm going to give these the chili peppers. These are going to be spicy because it involves a little more extensive algebra properties to solve for the other variable. Here's what I mean. We're going to start by saying, let x equal 0.
Let x equal 0.
To find the y-intercept. So that was not too bad. If you take that equation, y is equal to 2/5 x, which is 0 minus 4. You see, this is in slope-intercept form, not a standard form, which would have made things so much easier. This becomes a 0, so that's not too bad. So when the x is 0, y is -4. However, now to find the x-intercept, you have to let y equal 0.
Let y equal 0.
This y is now a 0. So you end up with 0 equals 2/5 x minus 4. What now, stranger? Yeah, you have to solve for x. You have to get rid of the -4 or the -4. What's the inverse of -4? Is +4 to both sides of the equation. So -4, +4 is an additive inverse. It cancels out. It becomes a 0. So you have 2/5 x is equal to nothing in the bank. You put $4. Your bank balance is now $4. Now, how do you solve for x? Now, you could either make this into a bite size, which is, well, you know what? Let me do it that way. We multiply to both sides by that denominator 5, so that the 5 whole number that I'm multiplying simplifies the 5 denominator on the right side, leaving you with just 2x, 2 times x. On the left side, 5 times 4 is 20. To solve for x, you could actually do the mental math. 2 times what number will give you 20? If you said 10, that'll be the good answer. That's the x-intercept. So how do you graph this? You just simply go on the coordinate plane. Where will the line cross at the y-axis? At the -4. So this time is negative. So from the origin, 1, 2, 3, 4, bam! Where will the line intercept at the x-axis? At the 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, anytime now, 7, 8, 9, 10, boom! There's my 2 points, draw a line through them, and I have a positive slope that's going up from left to right. Excuse me. So, that's how it's done. So why don't you try the second chili pepper and see if that works out for you. Let x equal 0, let y equal 0. Go ahead. All right, this chili pepper is so spicy, it's like yellow here. So, even though it's in slope-intercept form, or although it's in function form, which will be a lot easier this time to use a table of values, we will continue on with the x and the y-intercept. So to find the y-intercept, you have to first say,
let x equal 0.
So, let x equal 0. When you do that, it's like saying -3/2 times 0 is 0, it's gone. So what do you have remaining? Y is equal to negative, or y is equal to 1. Y is equal to 1. So that was easy. You found the answer right away just by making x equal 0. But now, to find the x-intercept, you have to let y equal 0.
Let y equal 0.
Instead of a y, we're going to substitute that with a 0. So 0 is equal to -3/2x plus 1, and we have to now solve for x. To do that, we have to make the x stand by itself. And we're going to get rid of the positive 1, which is -1 or -1 to both sides of the equation. So when we do, 1 and 1 cancels, -3/2x on the right, you got nothing in the bank. And you take out $1, your bank balance is now -1. You owe them money. Now, here's the thing I wanted to do, and the reason why I hesitated a little bit over here, taking the little bite size. Here, when you have a quotient, sometimes instead of doing two separate motions, you could multiply the reciprocal of negative 3 over 2. The reciprocal of negative 3 over 2. And the reciprocal is, the sign stays the same, however...
An interruption. Emily Gutierrez. Emily Gutierrez, please come to the office. You need to pick up something to get yourself home. Emily Gutierrez to the office. Thank you.
Sorry. So, reciprocal is 2 over 3. Some teachers call it flip it over, which is not a very proper way of saying it, but it works. Negative 2 over 3. Because when you do that, they cross multiply or cross cancel. That's not a wrong way to say it. And negative becomes positive x. So on the left side, negative times a negative is a positive. 2/3 times 1 is 2/3. How do you graph that? Let me show you real quick. Make sure I have some space left. Yes, I do. So on the coordinate plane, where does a line intercept on the y-axis? At the 1. Boom! There it is. Now, where will the line intercept at the x-axis? Oh, jeez.
Interruption. Emily Gutierrez, your bus money is in the office.
Oh,
Come get
it's
it so you can get on the bus.
Bus
Thank
money.
you.
It's the bus money. Okay, so it's not the x. X is 1. No, it's not 1. I'm getting confused. It's 2/3. So if 1 is 3/3, then 2/3 must be right there. Anyway, those are your 2 points. And you draw a line, and you have a line that's going down from left to right. There you go. In spite of all the interruption, there's a chili pepper. I know you could do this. Go get it.